going camping, what is the best fuel to use for cooking? Is it propane, butane, or alcohol? We're going to find out today. We're going to do a little test, and we'll see which one can bring a cup of water to the boil the quickest. So let's get into this. All right, we'll test the propane first, hooked up to our single burner portable stove. And if you need one of these, there's a link down below. You can grab one off of Amazon. And yes, you will make me a buck or two, maybe. Yeah, more like 25 cents if you purchase one of these. So let's go ahead and set this up, and let's see how long it takes to boil a cup of water. Okay, I'll go ahead and turn this on. There we go. I'll put that on high. There's our pot. And we'll use my phone for a stopwatch. We have our 1 cup of water, and we'll dump this in, and we'll start our timer. And we're starting to see some bubbling going on, starting to boil. Almost at that 4-minute mark. So let's just have this to a rolling boil. There she goes. 4.5 minutes, starting to boil good now. That's what we want. We want that roll and boil. All right, so about 4.5 minutes, I think we can call for propane to boil a cup of water. Okay, now you've emptied out the pot. It is now cooled off. I'll hold. Let's switch out the propane and let's use the butane. That's the adapter. And this just screws into here. Right? Okay, it just snaps in like that. There's your lock. Cover that up. Put our burner back on. Lock it down. Let's turn it on. Okay, she's on. 1 pot. Pot is on. 1 cup of water. And we'll get ready to start. And start. So about the 2-minute mark, we're seeing little bubbles in the bottom. That 3-minute mark, starting to see now actual bubbles on the surface. At 3.5 minutes, we have boiling water, which is about a minute faster than the propane. Interesting. Okay, let's move on to our alcohol next. All right, so these are the cans that fit inside of here. Let's open this up and see what they look like. So these are like the little canisters that you use for chafing dishes and whatnot. Ooh, it's like a jelly. None of that. Interesting. All right, so this thing here, also on Amazon, you can pick it up like $16, whatever. It folds down for easy storage. But, so in here, we're gonna go. So let's slide it in. Come over here with the door. Okay, kind of center that up. Take our lighter. There we go. There's a little bit of heat in there, yeah. Give it a minute here to get it going. Okay, one pot, 1 cup of water. We'll get our stopwatch over here. And start. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, we're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds and no bubbles anywhere. A little over the 4-minute mark. It's starting to steam, so definitely not the fastest. Starting to get some steam at about the 6.5-minute mark. At the 8.5-minute mark, it's already doubled the time it took for the propane or the butane to come to a boil. So at 13.5 minutes, no rolling bubbles for boiling, but I'm curious if we see what the temp is in there. 172, 174, 170, 173, so we'll say 170-ish. So this could actually keep something warm or warm something up, but it wouldn't necessarily bring it to a boil. And these cans are rated for 2.5 hours. So yeah, I guess if you were warming stuff up, that would work. And of course, yeah, I don't know. So we'll go ahead and we'll call this, does not boil after 14 minutes, but does get to 170 degrees. All right, so what did we learn? We learned that this one here only brings water to about 170 degrees. It's lightweight, compact, I guess great if you're hiking and you don't have a lot of space in your backpack, or if you just want to warm something up while you're at camp, an extra burner maybe. 2 cans for about $6 at Walmart, and that's on that one. Next up, With propane, you can get 2 of these at Walmart for about $10. 32 ounces, yeah, 16, so 32 ounces for 10 bucks. It took just about 4.5 minutes to bring a cup of water to a boil. And then butane came in at 3.5 minutes to bring water to boil. And you can buy 3 of these at Walmart for about $15. So this is more expensive, but faster. And this is most economical for the size of it all. But here's what it boils down to. Butane does not work in cold weather. Propane does. So if you're doing winter camping, like I'm going to be doing here in a couple weeks, you'll want to take propane. The butane will not work in cold weather. That's the difference between the two. A little bit faster, warmer weather, cold weather, give it a minute and you'll have boiling water. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you learned something, hit that subscribe button. I have a ton more camping hacks and DIY projects coming up that you'd probably love to watch and learn from. So with that, I'll see you next time. This has been Brian with Around the Campfire.